Hello, this is John Kitsteiner, and this is another episode of our life here on the farm. And what I'm looking at is our chicken tractors. We've been slowly moving across this lower pasture for the last just over 7 weeks. We'll be processing these chickens in less than a week. And what I wanted to share with you is our watering system, because we're not very close to anything out there, and lugging 5-gallon buckets of water gets old really fast. And so what we ended up coming up with are using these old food grade IBC totes. They carry about 275 gallons of water, and this one we actually have 4 of them on the property now, but this one either carried molasses or sunflower oil, and we had to clean them out. Sunflower oil actually got really resinous and stuck to the bottom, but we just stuck a pressure cleaner tip down in there and washed it all out. And what we do is we take my pickup truck and we drop one of these off, and then we go get another one, put it in the back of the pickup truck, and fill that one up with water while it's in the pickup truck. And then we back up to it so that it's up higher, uphill. We back it up to about this point up here so that it's above the top of this tote. And we have some simple fixtures. We've got this rubber coupling, 2-inch coupling that goes right over the outside of the spigot on this tote. And then we've got it kind of steps it down with a PVC connector that goes from the 2-inch to, I guess, and this is, I don't think it's quite a 1-inch, 5/8 hose. To be honest with you, I don't remember what the hose diameter is, but it's got a plumbing side, plumbing thread on the PVC side, and then a garden hose thread on the other side. And then we just hook it up to our garden hose, and then we run the garden hose all the way out to the animals. We have another one set up just like this that we put up on the back of my truck, that we fill up the water in that tote, and then we just turn on the spigot. We got a small, couple foot hose that goes right into the top of the tote right here, and then we fill up the tote. And this saves us just an enormous amount of time, because we just run the hose down to the area that we need it, in this case our chicken tractors. But we do the same thing with our sheep, we do the same thing with our turkeys, and it has worked out fabulously. So highly recommend the system. The only thing to really keep in mind is these totes get extremely heavy when they're full of water. Not surprisingly, water is about 8 pounds per gallon, and so I've got an F250, and so I can handle a full IBC tote. My dad's got a small Tacoma, and we usually only fill it up, about halfway when we transport water in it. So keep that in mind when you're doing it, and otherwise I can just about manage to move one of these IBC totes by myself up and down the hills if I need to. It gets heavy going uphill. It's pretty easy going downhill, but definitely having 2 people makes it a lot simpler. And but one person can easily fill up these totes once they're in position, and like I said, saves a whole lot of time. But just wanted to share that. This is John Kitsteiner in Bulls Gap, Tennessee.